Okay, response. First off, yeah, I'm really running on empty. You know, it's 3 whatever in the morning. I've gotten, about 6 hours sleep in 3 days because, I'm really spending too much time with this. I actually have work I have to do, and, I really shouldn't be doing this shit. But anyway, sorry about the, I appreciate the passion this time. I appreciate getting a video where you actually spoke and I didn't have to read the fucking screen. I mean, that is a personal peeve of mine. I mean, if I want to read the screen, why don't you just print the text somewhere and I'll read the text? I mean, I understand dramatic effect and all this stuff and music and what, but it just, to me, it really defeats the whole video point to have to fucking read the video. But anyway, so sorry I mistyped the word. So it's demonized, not demoralized. The point is, he was a monster. Okay, we can disagree on that. It's okay with me if we disagree. But I think you're, to be incapable of describing monsters as existing, that's, it's fine. You can have that opinion. And the fact that anyone could do that, that's exactly the point I'm trying to make. Exactly the point. And you're calling me a fascist and a draconian awful person because I'm saying simply that we are capable of this violence, we are capable of this anger, we are capable of going crazy. And when you put something in our hands, guns are not really the point I'm making, they're a symbol for the point I'm making. But the point is, and when fake Sagan says, well, it's okay for him to make a decision about when he'll decide to revolt against the United States government. The point is, he gives license to everyone else to do the same thing, to make their own judgment, to make their own decision about when they find it intolerable or unacceptable. And when you do that, there's no respect for the rule of law. And so you're saying that there's no way we can have a civilization where we can have enough confidence in government that we at least get a fair fight. And that's all I'm defending here. When I'm talking about democracy, I didn't say anything about undoing the Constitution. We definitely need protections built into the goddamn Constitution that will prevent a reckless majority from doing something incredibly stupid and incredibly tyrannical. And I'm all for more amendments. I'm for improving the democracy. Like, if you have trashed my proposal as, I don't even know what you said, it sucked. You haven't made one cogent argument explaining the suckiness of the fact of having a more, having a democracy where someone, especially in representative bodies, I'm suggesting a democracy where in representative bodies there would be no one would have a representative that they did not vote for. It can be done. Wouldn't that be spectacular? That every friggin' representative in a legislative body would have stolen no one's representation. They would have no votes, no constituents that hated their guts. None. Zero. Everyone that was their constituent would actually have to positively vote for them. And you say that sucks. But you don't give me an explanation why it sucks. It just sucks because it's my idea. And that's okay. I mean, you can, it's fine. I'm just saying you don't have to go that far. I'm just saying that your rhetoric, your anti-government, anti-everything fucking rhetoric doesn't change or help or fix anything. To fix something, you actually have to have a plan to fix it. You're not even interested in reading goddamn plans to fix it. You don't even want to hear them. They're abhorrent to you. And yes, my opinion of the majority is that they are assholes. Yes, most people are fucking idiots. And it bothers me. But what bothers me more is the idea of an unfair fight. And if I can't persuade the idiots, well, that's my bad. Alright? I gotta take responsibility for that. And I'm just saying, in a real democracy where we all have voices and there's a congressional representative on the floor defending these issues and defending them as passionately as you just defended them in your video, all right, without all this fucking my friend from Nebraska, blah blah, all that fucking bullshit. No, I want a fucking congressional representative who's going to call to every one of those fucking congressmen when they pass a bill that's fucking tyrannical. I want them to get on the goddamn floor and call them fascists and call them tyrants, because that's what they fucking are, and that's what I want my guy to do. I want an honest representative. I don't want one of these fucking political party bullshit assholes who are just full of shit. And that's the change we can have. It's right in our goddamn hand. But if people like you are just going to naysay against anything, you don't fucking want change, but you won't do the 1 inch of work required to have it. You just give up. You just say, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. Shoot him, kill it, fuck it. Well, anyway, and that is not going to work. There's no future in it. And that's the other argument here, is there's a future. And I've tried to make the point that we have to prepare for that future, and just to pretend that there's no problem is foolhardy. It is as I made the comparison, it's a foolhardy as what Bush did in jumping into Iraq. It was unwise and stupid, and it would be unwise and stupid for us to think we don't have to prepare for the fact that, yes, there's this problem with technology and this problem with people who go crazy, and that we can't just ignore it. I didn't say you support Timothy McVeigh. My point is that you support the freedom and the endorsement that he gets. It's not that you support the endorsement. The point is that you are being supportive in your rhetoric. If there was another Timothy McVeigh out there, you would be saying just the right words for him to hear to act on his insanity. At least fake Sagan was saying those words. He's saying, give the motherfucker the bullets. I mean, he's just making it clear that violence is a solution, and it's not a solution, not in the future. It's not a solution now, is my point. We don't know. Tomorrow it could be all over. I mean, we're just inches away. I mean, it might take a few decades, it might take 10 minutes, but it's a future we've got to prepare for, and it's just a waste if we don't. If we don't, like I said, it's just an insult to our intelligence. You know, everything goes to hell. You know, it's our bad. And then when you made a little rant about the gay marriage thing, well, guess what? In this state, it's working. And it's ironic because the court system is full of liars and shitheads. But there was enough of them on our Supreme Court in this state to require the legislature to arrange some sort of civil marriage law. And they've done it. And so there is gay marriage in this state. A mayor of a town can preside over a gay marriage. And so it can happen through the political process, no blood, no guts. And I think it would happen even more efficiently and faster through my system. But you don't, like I said, you haven't told me what's so horrible about the idea. I mean, instant runoff voting. What is wrong with that exactly? What scares you about the idea of allowing third-party candidates, allowing people to vote for a third-party candidate without throwing their vote away? Wouldn't that be a spectacular improvement? I just don't see how any logical person, any rational person, could see anything abhorrent in that. So anyway, like I said, it's all about a fair fight. It's one thing to lose a fair fight. It's another thing to contrive a cheat. And you're just saying that we're so desperate that we have to contrive a cheat. There's so many idiots in the country that the only way we can do it is we have to somehow cheat the idiots out of their rights. But it's okay to give idiots guns. That you're okay with. And it's okay to endorse idiots acting on their opinion about when it's time to have a revolution. Okay, because the idiots are entitled to that judgment. You won't sit there and say, no one has the right to make that determination. No one has a right to say, I'm going to overthrow the government. Because as soon as you give the right to one, like I said, you give the right to all. And that opens, I mean, look, it's all symbolism, and I understand some of it's not going to make any difference in some cases. But you have to admit that, you know, if you have a population of insane people, and you build a world around them that is as insane as they are, they won't know they're insane. You understand? I mean, they have to have some reference in the rest of the world that gives them an indication that they're insane. So, but as soon as everybody starts running around, government sucks, government sucks, government sucks, what do you think that does to a Timothy McVeigh style psychology? It only reinforces his own decision. It only reinforces, it encourages him almost to do the very thing we don't want him to do. And that's the danger. I mean, I'm just saying you can't pretend the danger isn't there. That's irresponsible. And so so I guess that's enough. And so, yeah, you're still preposterously wrong. And your clarification is, like I said, I mean, you have this opinion that there's, you know, human beings are idiots, but they're not monsters, and you know, that's an interesting way to look at it. But to me, you know, if the idiot is going to blow up civilization, then he's a monster. Sorry, can't look at it any other way. If he's going to cause 1 million casualties, that makes him a monster. He's not just an idiot. Okay, done.